For many individuals with disability, getting to polling stations has been a challenge. Limited accessibility, long distances and physical barriers have made it difficult for some to participate in the democratic process.
The majority don't have wheelchairs. They are so expensive and unaffordable, and yet government itself cannot still help the disabled during the electoral process.
You have to provide for them transport.
This, however, want government to at least ease their participation by providing transportation to polling stations.
On the election day, it rains sometimes. Government should organize transportation means for us to polling stations. Responding to these concerns, Julius, the public relations officer of the Electoral Commission, says that the Commission is taking steps to address these issues with a new identification and mapping exercise designed to help voters with disability that's being undertaken.
This nationwide exercise of identification and mapping of persons with disability across the country is one of the steps the Commission has undertaken to ensure greater inclusivity and the participation of all citizens that have the right to vote, that are eligible to vote, to be able to participate in the entire spectrum of the electoral processes.
The identification and mapping process involves gathering detailed information about persons with disability across the country. This data will allow the Electoral Commission to assess the specific needs of these voters and plan accordingly.
This feedback is very critical for planning purposes, but also critical for practical purposes of ensuring that indeed when we say that the electoral process needs to be inclusive and participatory for all, that actually reflects that.
The mapping process already began across the country with the aim of ensuring all polling stations are fully accessible. Today, it was in Wakiso district. The Assistant District Returning Officer for Wakiso, Fosca Tumwebaze, says the welcome has been good.
Action has been with a lot of enthusiasm. We have seen when the exercise started, people have been approaching our offices, people have been getting in touch with us, and we are mobilizing them to go to the LC1s and get registered in the voters register.
As the mapping process continues, officials are calling on persons living with disability to participate and provide necessary information to ensure that no one is left behind.
We call upon all those that need to be on this register, that need to have the particulars checked on the list of persons with disability, to come out, use the time that has been allocated, and have their particulars checked, updated, and put on the register.
This mapping exercise that commenced on the 4th of October 2024 is expected to end on the 13th of November 2024. As part of a broader effort to ensure that all citizens, regardless of physical ability, are able to exercise their democratic rights for a free and fair election. Justine Nakami, Juma Samba, UBC News.